the thing that I'm struggling with most is actually finding people to message. Like I'll search up coach or uh, sales coach, mentor, and I'll use whatever keyword you can think of, but then it'll only come up with like five or six different people, and they won't have the right amount of followers or organic leads coming in, kind of thing. So, what would you say is the best way to kind of find the right people to message?
Yeah, that's a really good question, man. So what you can do, let's say we go in with Instagram, for example.
Yeah.
Share screen. So let's say we go to Instagram. Give me a second. Do you mind if I decide to make this because I want to get your permission first. If I decide to make this a YouTube video, because it's a question I get a lot, would that be cool?
Yeah,
sure.
Awesome. Yeah, go for it.
That's it, Flo. I'll see how this turns out. But
yeah.
Sweet. So let's say you type in coach. Let's go with Jack Reinhog. What you can do is, bro, you can go to the people he's following, go through his followers, because other coaches will be connected with other coaches, right? That's just how it is. People are very well connected. So you could scroll down, look through there, and find a couple of coaches, go through his followers, you run into some people doing coaching as well. It doesn't have to be just coaches too. It can be coaches, consultants, agency owners, and course sellers. So there's the main four. And then there's the drop down arrow here on the phone. You'll see it as well. It's a drop down arrow. And you can go to all these people.
Okay, yeah.
Not all of them will be a good fit, but as I said, you can scour through and do a little check and dedicate some time towards that. So, and then this is where it gets better. Well, before I get into that, again, coaches are very supportive of each other. They'll engage. It's very networked. So you can go through the comments, see if any coaches comment there. You can reach out to them. Let's go to this guy, and then guess what you can do. So this guy's not a great fit, but if you go to you see where this is going, right? You just rinse and repeat the process.
Rinse and repeat, abuse it kind of thing. Keep finding more and more people.
Yeah, exactly. And if you've exhausted, like, for example, we're heading down towards the fitness route, you can just search up another group of people. So we'll go with Elijah himself, for example.
Yeah.
And then just rinse and repeat, brother. And quantity, it's volume. It's not the answer you want to hear, but it is very true. Because you can't lose if you reach out to enough people. Right. So does that make all sense? Does that all make sense?
Yeah. That's. I saw that because it was mentioned in one of the new elite channels, and I gave it a try. And so basically, I was just looking at the wrong people's account in the first place, and when finding their like the sub follower thing, the drop down bit just wasn't the right kind of people. But I see what you mean. To find someone that like is your ideal prospect, so to say, and then find whoever they have underneath them, kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, how many people are you reaching out to per day, bro?
So I've just been away for the weekend, and I didn't do any over the weekend, but I've been trying to do 15, 20 people a day.
Okay.
And I did that for 4 or 5 days last week.
Okay, and still no results?
Still no results. Actually, saying that, I applied to one Facebook post kind of thing, and I've got a meeting for tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Oh, sweet.
So that should, fingers crossed, that should go all right. But, so that's the only one I've really gotten any progress with, which is a bit of a
keep it full, keep the pipeline full. That's always going to be on your mind, brothers. Keep the pipeline full. Even if you've got one interview lined up, you're thinking abundantly because you're thinking, okay, that's fine. If I screw this up, I've got 4 other interviews this week. And it's just good to be in that position, though. Now you're in a position of power. And what I'd say to that 15 to 20 a day, I would bump that up, even double it. See if you can double it. And if that sounds like a lot, then what you can do, just like with the gym, you can break it down into sets and reps almost. So let's say you have to do 40 per day. You're going to dedicate yourself to that. Okay, I'm going to do 40 per day. What I could go and do is do it all in one batch. That's feasible. But you can also do like 4 sets of 10 and with a break in between, you know, and then it's very sustainable. Before you know it, you've done your 40 and you can do whatever you want the rest of your day.
Almost split it up as if it's a workout kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then don't forget to do follow-ups. So follow up with the people who, just like setting, because this is what you're going to be doing when you actually land a setting. You're going to be messaging people. So this is like a warm-up moment. But you don't want to just stop there. You want to follow up with them. Because sometimes people will miss that initial message. Say, oh, I got busy. Sorry, you got buried in my inbox. That's completely fine. But if you didn't follow up, then they would have never gotten back to you. So just a simple, like, I like to send these. It's like a question mark.
What section of the news channel?
Or you could send
You
out.
can choose from something like BBC, Sky News, and
Sorry. I just turned on Alexa. Something. I don't know.
That's fine.
So that you can say that.
They're always listening.
They're always listening. You can say that. Hey, sure you got busy. Just add your own spin to it. There's something to bump up the message. And don't just stop
checking
at
you
one
didn't miss
follow-up.
this kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Do it like 2-3 times. And